This means, though, that in the ancient world, when there was more than one copy of a book, there was no guarantee that the multiple copies would be alike in all their details. Odds were that they would, in fact, be different from one another. So it isn't like today when somebody writes a book and the book gets reproduced in thousands of copies and every copy is exactly alike. In the ancient world, when books were copied by hand, every version of the book, every copy of the book would be slightly different, and some copies would be wildly different. When it comes to the Bible, this means when one of the books was being read in one location, it might be very different from the same book being read in a different location. As it turns out, we don't have the original copies of any of the books of the New Testament. None of the letters of Paul, the Gospels, the Apocalypse, in fact, of any early Christian text. The originals no longer survive. We're not sure why the early Christians didn't preserve the originals. Possibly they didn't see that there would be a problem. Possibly the originals themselves were used so frequently that they simply were worn out. Eventually, though, for one reason or another, they disappeared. They either were worn out or thrown out or they were destroyed.